Let's dive into a game of If You Only Knew. I just throw questions at you.
Uh-oh.
Funniest fan encounter?
My favorite person?
You must no, a fan coming up to you. Did you ever have? You must have had many fans.
Yeah, but what do they say?
Did anybody ever come up weird to you?
Weird to me?
Yeah, any woman ever attack you? You're cute, Regis.
I don't know if I should tell you this. There was a woman once who,
What?
attacked me.
And?
They want a kiss or something. That's all they want.
Come on, Regis. They want more. Okay.
And what about you? How did you handle it?
I don't know.
They did come up to. I've been with you.
Okay, I try right.
You.
Best piece of advice you ever received?
Well, I guess it was that Marine that said, "Don't you know you can have anything you want in this life?" That was the top.
Place we'd most likely find you when you were working every day on a day off. What did you do on days off? The Philbin workload.
Yeah. Well, in time, I bought the house up in Connecticut, so I'd go there for the weekend. But that's after Friday's show, and be home in time for Monday's show the next week. So, but it was something different than being in New York.
You were a man about town.
Yeah.
You went to theater.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you always
I had to do all that because I wanted to tell everybody what I saw last night as it came out.
What I did, I saw this movie.
Yeah.
So you were around.
Yes.
Most memorable interview?
Well, over the years, all those guys came on the show, all those presidents, and there was, Rickles was always a great one. He was the funniest of them all. Yeah. He was just great.
Favorite thing about New York City?
What's going on in the streets, It really is something. I'm here in a little place over here in Beverly Hills somewhere, and it's quiet. Once in a while, you do see somebody walking down the street. But in New York, when you're on 69th Street and you go down and the place is surging with people and the people are stopping you and they want to bring up this and want to talk about that, you get used to that stuff. And it's great. It's a lot of fun.
A person from history you'd like to take to lunch?
You mean from history, whether I was alive or not?
Lincoln, anybody.
Yeah, I'd like to. Let's see. How about Theodore Roosevelt?
Not bad. Superpower you'd like to have?
I'd like to fly. Absolutely. How about you?
Be invisible.
Oh, really?
Biggest risk you ever took?
Oh, I didn't take this risk, but they presented a cannon with me down in the street, and boy, the more I looked at it.
What did they want you to do?
They wanted me to be kicked out of the cannon, fly.
Shot out of a cannon?
Yeah, shot out of the cannon. So I went right up to my producer, Gelman. And I said, Gelman, I want you to try this. Why do I have to try it? Come on, go in there and do it. You sure? I said, yeah, you can do it. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing's going to happen.
So you sent Gelman?
I sent Gelman.
What happened?
And to see him, boom, come out of the thing, I said, oh, my God, somebody catch him. There was a net there, of course. But I was frightened for a couple of seconds.
Good move, Reg. What's something that scares you?
Sitting here with you is...
Okay. Is there ever a gig you turned down that you regretted?
Gig I turned down or regretted? Jeez, that's a good question,
you think? Was there ever a show offered to you?
No, I tried most everything.
Biggest pet peeve? What bugs Regis?
The pet peeve. What bugs Regis? Gee, I wish I had an answer to all these questions.
You don't have a peeve?
Well, I had a peeve, but I wish I could think of it right now. I mean, when you're a god for five years, you don't think about those things.
Is there an interview you try to get and never got that bugs you?
No, the interview that I got with Big Crosby once. When
you got him.
With Joey Bishop, Joey was the interviewer, and Crosby sat between us because I would get the show ready for Joey.
What was he like?
Joey Bishop?
Bing.
Oh, Bing. Well, Bing was great. And so Joey had learned that I wanted to be Bing when I was 9 years old. And I listened to all of his songs over WNDW and loved them. and would sing them to myself as I went through life. Now I'm in my mid-30s, and I'm working with Bishop, and we took walks every day up Vine Street, Hollywood Boulevard, back down. And I had nothing one day to talk about, so I came to me. I said, Joey, what did you want to be when you were a kid? Hey, when I was a kid, when I was 10 years old, I would stand in front of the street corners of Philadelphia and tell people jokes, and they would laugh, and I knew I could do it. What about you? I said, well, I used to listen to Bing Crosby when I was 9, 10 years old, and I loved him, loved the sound of his voice, loved the songs. In fact, I wrote a few songs down and would sing them to myself all these years. Well, the years, 3 months go by, Crosby's between us. And Bishop thought he'd have some fun. He said, Bing, see this kid? He's been following you since he was 9 years old. Regis, sing one of Bing's songs to him, which I had never done in my life.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.